Hello everyone, I'm Debbie Polachek. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we'll be doing the part 3 of our embossing station. Part 1 of this project is in the link above. Just click on it, it'll take you straight to that video. Let's get started. We're on our last video, and I've got some things prepared here. I've got a backing to cover the back here. It is 7.5 by 6 7/8, and I'm going to place this on the back. This took less than 2 pieces of designer series paper for the way I did it. Now I would have had enough to go ahead and did the front of this with that 2 pieces too, but I just didn't want to do that. I wanted it to do it differently. So here I've got the sides. I'm going to put the sides on. Okay, let's see if I can get that a little straighter. I guess I can't. Too late. Okay, and the other side. These sides are 4 3/4 by 7 1/4, by the way. So I have 2 of those. Okay, and the front I did with my same cardstock that I used for my trim here, and I'm going to put that here, and I fussy cut some of the flowers that were in the same step here to put on the sides. And I also centered this and poked my holes in here, so when I get this on, I know it'll be centered. And this piece of cardstock is 6 7/8 by 3. I did sponge the edges a little bit with the soft suede because I wanted it to show up a little bit, be a little bit of contrast against the edges of my box here. Okay, here's where I'll go ahead and poke a deep as I can hole with my tool to get my brads in here to put my pull. Here I'm going to go ahead and put the pull on with some brads. Our brads from our set works real good. I don't know if I have 2 matching ones left, though. I'm kind of running low on those. Let's see. Nope, I don't have 2 matching larger ones left, but that would have worked real good. But I'll have to use something else. And actually the cheap brads here, cheap ones like you get at the grocery store, I think they're too big to go through here. Let's see. You know, they're not. They're okay. I'm going to go ahead and stick those in there and use those. There. That in the back. Take my scissors and really flatten those out as much as I can. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things that I did in order to get these on and to complete my cases. I only used a short piece, which is about 3 1/2 this way and 3 1/4 this way. I used that, and these little cases come with this plastic sleeve like on top of it. So you just slide that plastic sleeve inside, center it up, and then just press it on there, and that's that easy. Okay, now in order to get my little pulls on there straight, what I did was made a template. And I made a template with this piece of paper that is And this can be a scrap piece of paper. Don't have to be your designer series paper. I just did it because that's what I had handy. But this is cut at 3 5/8 by 1 1/4. Then I took this piece of paper and folded it right in half. Made sure it was a real good fold so I could see it. Stick it on a piece of foam board. Take your pool and center that little flower that's in the pool. Oh, by the way, these pools are listed below in the Amazon links. And placed it right over to that score line, over the top of that score line. Then I looked at this to make sure it looked like it was even. Then I took my pokey tool and just made holes right there where the holes are here. I did use tiny brads for this. The Stampin' Up brads, the tiny ones, would work. That comes in the little things that I'm almost out of, but I wouldn't have had enough for this many. I'll see if I got some, if I can find some online, and I'll add those to the description below too. I mean, into the link below, the Amazon link. See if I can find some that are about the right size for this and add that. And I need to order some for myself. And then took this, put it on top of my case, and I took a drill bit. But I used the 3/32 drill bit and put it on my drill, and then I just held this right so it was all even all the way around, then put this in my bit and just started drilling right in the middle of that hole, and then right in the middle of that hole. It's very easy to drill. Now you will have to pick the plastic off the inside of it because there'll be like a little bit of plastic that the drill bit made. Pick that off and then put your little brad in there, and then you have these cute little pulls on your boxes. Okay, as far as the feet go, these are the feet that I used on my unit, but these little feet get in the way of your cases. See, they come up a little bit higher, and so what would happen is when I put it in there, these would be up higher and these would be lower. So I had to I glued a strip, a 1-inch strip of foam board underneath just this front part. It's just 1 inch wide and 6 1/4 inch long, and as you can see, I just glued that to the front, and that just lifted it up enough just so my my little cases lay in there straight. Okay, now there's another option you can do. I don't have them right now, but they're in the description below, and it says a better option, and those are feet that are like they are on this. They're just little round feet, and they don't have anything to go above that area there, so they will not get in the way. So that is your choices of little feet. They look real similar, and they all look good with the these things that I've used here. I do like to use fabric tack glue, and you would glue the feet everywhere that it would hit. This is not the case, it's just an example. You would glue it everywhere that it would hit your unit. So all around here if you use these, just all on the bottom, and glue it pretty liberally. If it squeezes through these little holes, that's perfect. And just squeeze it on there, and it dries actually pretty fast, but you want to leave it alone for probably for a couple hours, and just leave it in this setting up position, making sure that it's pushed against both sides as much as possible, and down in that down position. So just leave that for a couple hours. I'll do all 4, and then you can use your you can turn it over and use your unit. Okay. So this will be the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, and even click the little bell and it will tell you when I download my videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.